priory at Tynemouth was controlled from St Albans, just outside of London, strange to say. And there is a story where the erring monks of St Albans were sent away to Tynemouth on the northeast coast as a sort of punishment. We know that they were there from the 7th century. Originally the buildings would be of wood. Nothing remains, of course. Wood is not preserved. Later on in the 11th century, the priory was built, and the ruins of that are visible today. I think it would have been extremely primitive. In any case, a priory was a very difficult place to live anyway. Some of the other priories in the country, such as Fountains Abbey or Rievaulx or some of these places, if you go there, they have one room, which was the warming room. That was the only room where the monks were allowed any sort of heating. They went to bed in their clothes, where most people would change before they went to bed, because they were up so often during the night, going to prayers. I think the fact that they were on such an exposed headland, and you would have had the sea frets coming in, the winds. We tend to have a constant onshore wind coming from the east, and that would have made life extremely difficult for these monks. Because the whole thing was swept away in at the Reformation in the 16th century, when Henry VIII dissolved the monasteries. I think at that time there was no more than 15 monks left.